Hello everybody, I am finally here. I am finally doing this. It has taken me way too long to sit down and film. Basically, I'm going to be talking about my experience with lip filler, Botox and cheek filler today. Why I did it, what my experience was like, and to answer questions that I got on Instagram and TikTok. Basically, I started with Botox. So I had like really hectic frown lines. So my Botox is actually wearing off a little bit. I've got a lot more movement in my forehead, but that wasn't my concern. My biggest concern was I had like an 11 here. Basically, when I frowned, there was like a massive line. You can see that my Botox is wearing off slightly because you can sort of see, I don't know, I can see it, but you can sort of see that there's like two lines coming in here. So I would permanently be sitting like frowning, and I always looked super serious, and in the summer I would actually tan these two lines down the center of my forehead. It just made me super self-conscious, and I don't know, I wanted to do something about it. So I was like going on about it probably for like a year to my mom. I was just saying, oh, I wish I could do Botox, and everyone was like, no man, you're far too young to do Botox. I'm 22, you don't need to do Botox. Or at that stage I think I was 21. No, I was 22. So you don't need Botox, you look beautiful just the way you are. And I was like, cool, thank you, that's nice, but I'm self-conscious and it bugs me and it's my face. So anyways, for my birthday, my mom ended up giving me a voucher to Eden Medi Spa, and that is a local beauty salon, beauty spa here in the town that I live in George, South Africa. And I was super excited because when I'd done my research on establishments near me that offered this kind of thing, Eden Medi Spa was at the top of my list. So anyways, I made an appointment with Dr. Audrey. We went for a consult, and we discussed what we wanted to do. And basically my main concern was sort of this area on my face. And then obviously since I was there, I was like, and lifting my eyebrows. So obviously I can still move my brows very little bit, but I didn't want my face to be like frozen. I didn't want to look botched. So we ended up doing like quite a bit over here so that I had no movement here. I didn't want any movement. Like, I don't care if I don't look mad, like it's fine. So I had no movement up here, and then we did a little bit on the sides of my eyes just to give me a slight lift. And then we did Botox in my forehead as well. So like I say, that was, when did I do that? That was end of November or mid-November 2019, and it is now end of February 2020 that I had my Botox done. So Botox lasts 3 to 6 months. So obviously now for me it's been, well, like 3.5 months roughly. So it is time for a touch-up. But I feel like it's totally, I was super happy with my results. So at first I was pretty freaked out. What Dr. Audrey did was she put a numbing cream on me and we injected. It wasn't nearly as painful as I thought it was going to be, and I'm petrified of needles. Like, I'm generally very scared of needles, so it wasn't nearly as bad as what I thought it was going to be. And she is really, really good at just keeping you calm, helping you breathe through it, which was amazing. And the first few days after I had the Botox, I still had quite a lot of movement in my face. So I was a little bit concerned that I wasn't going to receive the results that I was expecting. But boy, let me tell you, I think it was about 5 days and I couldn't like move this part of my face. So I still had a little bit of movement in my, like I could still raise my brows slightly and like bring them down like that and lift them up very slightly. But over here, like I couldn't frown at all, which I was super, super happy about. The few days afterwards, you could sort of see the injection points, not the physical needle point, the area where like the Botox went in. It almost looked lumpy. So my forehead looked a little bit lumpy and I was a little bit freaked out, and I'm probably being a bit dramatic, but it's the best way that I know how to explain it. But that was only for about, like I say, 3-4 days, and it wasn't very noticeable to anyone other than myself. So yeah, after 4 days my face was frozen and I was super stoked with the results. I had no more wrinkles. I could put my makeup on, because my thing was like I'd slap my foundation on and then I would like go to do my like lower lash line with eyeliner or put like mascara on my lower lashes, and then I've got like lines in my foundation from raising my eyebrows. So that is no longer a problem for me, which is amazing. Then while I was there, I was like, I would really like to do my top lip. I didn't necessarily want to do like all my mouth. I didn't want to do my whole both my lips. That makes sense. I didn't want to do my top and bottom lip. I just wanted to do the top one because my top lip was much thinner than my bottom lip, and it sort of disappeared when I smile. Now when I smile, I still have a really nice top lip. So if I find photos, which I'm sure I have, I will insert photos of what my lips look like before I had the procedure done. So anyways, I went back to Dr. Audrey and we inserted some filler into my lips. We used Juvederm, which is like it's the most popular filler that's out there, and it contains, I've got my laptop here because I don't have this information just chilling in my brain. It contains hyaluronic acid, which is a natural protein that our bodies produce, which I think is awesome. So anyways, that went into my lips. It wasn't nearly as painful as what I thought it was going to be. We did 2 injections at the bottom here to just make my bottom lip look more plump, so that if you look at my profile, which I'm not very confident with my side profile, but it is what it is. My bottom lip looks a lot more juicy, I would say, and in natural light, the sun or the light reflects off of my bottom lip, which is what you basically would want. And then we did my top lip, obviously we did the sides over here, and we did my cupid's bow. The cupid's bow, y'all, I'm not gonna lie, that was sore. As she injects, you become more numb because there is an anesthetic in the Juvederm, in the injection that she's giving you. So as she goes along, you do get more numb. But when we did my cupid's bow, so if you look at my side profile, I don't know if I need to come closer to the camera. If you look at my side profile, you'll be able to tell where the filler is. So my lip comes out a lot more than what it used to, which I'm super happy with because it kind of, I don't know, it just looks much better in my opinion. I'm really happy with the results of the filler. So there is, like with Botox and filler, you're always warned that you may bruise. I didn't bruise at all. I had no bruising whatsoever, not that I can remember, especially on my lips. There wasn't any bruising there. It was, however, very sensitive for about 3-4 days. I couldn't drink out of a straw, and usually I do because I don't want to mess up my lipstick. Like eating and putting lip ice on hurts, so, or lipstick or whatever. So my lips were sensitive for about 3 to 4 days afterwards, and they were quite swollen. My lips looked massive. And in doing this, I didn't want to look unnatural. I wanted to look as natural as possible. I didn't want people to be able to look at me and go, wow, she's had a lot of work done. But at the same time, I'm super open. That's like, I'm going to talk about that at the end, but I am super open, obviously, about my filler and my Botox and the work that I am doing to my face. So my lips, like I said, were super sensitive for 3 to 4 days. They were very swollen. After 2 weeks, they were normal, not so swollen. They'd relaxed completely, and I was extremely happy with the results once again. So that I did. I believe I did my lips in December, mid-December. So lip filler lasts about 6 months. So June I will have to go again, which I feel is actually really good, considering like 6 months is a long time. So that was done mid-December. So I had my Botox done November. Then December I did my lip filler. And now we're on to cheeks. So originally I went to Dr. Audrey and I was like, my nose annoys me, my jaw annoys me, my lips annoy me. I was like picking myself apart, and she was like, no. She's very sweet. She's like, no, you're beautiful just the way you are. But if you want to do something, let's do your cheeks. So I was like, my cheeks, like I couldn't picture what she would want to do to them. Not that I by any means think I'm perfect, but I just, my facial structure, I didn't think that my cheeks it wouldn't make a difference to my face. Boy, was I wrong. It is a hard filler, so it feels like bone. Like if you have to reach through the screen and feel my cheeks, it 100% feels like bone. It was an insane experience. If you go to Eden Medi Spa's Instagram, no, I believe Facebook page, there is a video on there of me getting my cheeks done, and it looks creepy. They cut a lot of it out, but it does look quite intense. So basically what she did was she injected me 3 times. She explains it very well on her Instagram, and my dog just joined, on her Instagram and on her Facebook. What do you want from me? In the videos of me getting my filler done. But I think it was 3 times that she injected me. Then she uses a thick needle to make sort of an incision on my cheek, and then she takes a long needle and she injects the filler, and as she injects, she pushes down on it. It is, I'm gonna be as straightforward as possible so that you don't go and you're like, oh, I'm gonna get my cheeks done, and then you don't expect the pain. It is sore. So again, you are numbed. Again, the more she injects, the more numb you get. But this feeling that you experience with the cheek filler is super weird, because you're obviously quite close to your ear and you can hear the filler going in. It's like a crunchy sound that I don't even know how to, it's like that goes as it goes in, and then she sort of pushes it into place. So if I pull my hair back, I feel like you might be able to tell. So you can see now that I've got, okay, you can't really tell because there's no before, you haven't seen me before this video, but anyways, I have a much higher cheekbone over here than what I did originally on the sides of my face. So it's really difficult to tell on camera, but this is where the filler went, and it's basically shaped my face a lot more, and it's given me a bit of a natural lift around my mouth. So when I smile, I don't have very deep lines. I mean, they're still there, but they're not super deep. So that was the cheek filler experience. Super happy with the results there as well. It changed my face a lot, and it's given me a natural contour that I didn't have before. And like I say, it's just given me quite a face, like a lift. I just look more awake. I don't know. That's what I've had done so far. I think I'm like going backwards and forwards as to whether or not I'm going to leave it there, or if I would still like to do filler in my jaw and in my chin, because I do have, like, I am quite flat. I don't have much definition in this part of my face. Again, I don't want to insult my creator, so I don't want to do too much change, and I don't want to look unnatural. I want to look as natural as possible. But at the same time, I feel like there is such a stigma surrounding Botox and filler and why you shouldn't do it. And I'm not saying everyone should run out now and go and do filler and Botox. I'm just saying that if it is something that you have considered doing or contemplating doing and you want to try it out, definitely go for it. Don't be worried about what other people think. I'm 22, I've got Botox, I've got filler, and I'm super confident about it. And I feel like it shouldn't be such a shamed thing. People should be more open about it, and people should be honest about it. I mean, we see all these Instagram models looking so perfect, and we're wondering how do these people look so perfect? Y'all, they've had work done, okay? It is what it is. So I am trying to break that stigma of, oh, you know, you can't talk about this, and you're too young for this, and you shouldn't do that, and it's unnatural, and da 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 da. If you want to be natural, you do you, boo. If you want to go and zhuzh up your face, you do that. Like, it's completely up to you. We're each our own people and are free to make our own decisions. And I think that if it makes you confident and if it makes you happy and you're not harming anybody around you, then you should go for that. Go for it. And that applies to everything in life, not just Botox and lip filler. So I do want to just give a massive shout out to Eden Medispa and Dr. Audrey in this video. She was absolutely incredible. She is so knowledgeable, and she keeps you so calm, and she is so sweet. And you know, like I say, she didn't overdo me, because I literally go in there and I'm like, I trust you. Like, you can do what you want to my face, I trust you. And she was really incredible. So if you are in the George area or in the Garden Route area or wherever, I do highly recommend that you go visit Dr. Audrey at Eden Medispa. She is really just incredible, and she knows what she's talking about, and it's a beautiful place as well. It's stunning, and they make great coffee there too. So that was my experience with Botox and lip filler. If I had to say what the most painful was, Botox was the least painful. I hardly felt that. The only part that was a bit sensitive was just above my brow. Lip filler was okay. This was the most painful, and the 3 days after, that was the worst recovery, where my lip filler and because obviously you use your mouth a lot, you don't use your cheeks that much, you smile, and I did. It was sore when I smiled, but it was bearable. My cheek filler, I want to say, was the most uncomfortable. So lips most painful, cheeks most uncomfortable. That crunching sound and hearing the needle go into your skin, and it was a lot, but it was definitely worth it. And you know, you do one cheek and you know what to expect to the other one, so it's like, okay, breathe through it, it's fine. But like I say, the videos of me having my filler done and of me doing my cheeks, I'm all over the place, is on Eden Medispa's Facebook and Instagram page, so definitely go over there and check it out. Dr. Audrey also explains a lot more there than what I can explain. So that is my face. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope I answered the questions that I did get. I did get quite a few on Instagram of people asking, you know, how much it hurt. Price wise, it is not the cheapest, but then again, you pay, like, what's that saying? You pay peanuts, you get peanuts. So I think that's the saying, unless I just made that up. But it was definitely worth it. All the pricing is on Eden Medispa's website, so you guys can go and check that out. I will leave it in the description below, along with their Facebook and their Instagram handles. So thank you so much for watching my little YouTube video and listening to me ramble on about my face. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I am going to be filming a little bit more. I don't want to say, like, I don't want to commit to anything right now because my life is crazy, but I am going to be filming a little bit more on beauty and self-care and health and fitness and makeup and all those things, just because it's stuff that I'm super passionate about and I want to put out content. Subscribe to my channel over here, and I will see you guys in my next video. I hope you all have a wonderful afternoon, evening, morning, whatever it is, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next time.